planning kit includes 3 items, a sticker pack, a pen, and a PET tape. I have Rongrong's monthly planning kit for September here to share with you, and we're also going to do a plan with me. Welcome back. I'm Tina from It's a Wonderful Plan. All right, we have this a beautiful autumnal theme for September, Autumn Tales, and we have 19 pages here to look through. This is the pen that comes with the subscription. I love that little detailing on there. That's really cute, and I really like the color. It's really interesting. Now, this should be a 0.5 tip on here, 0.5 millimeter in a gel pen. I'm not going to take that little nubby off yet because I'm not quite ready to use that. And then we have the PET tape that will go ahead and coordinate with this. We have 5 functional sheets here with some full box illustrations, some like strip stickers, and some beautiful details in here. Here are some more functional boxes and full illustrated pictures. So you see the girls that we're going to see in this kit. We have some functional headings here with today work goals to do personal appointment, some blank ones, and then some bullet point dots. We have our days of the week. There are 5 sets and 2 sets of numbers, along with some more bullet point dots. A sheet here of 3 sets of alpha stickers and this long strip sticker here. And then we have these clear stickers where coziness grows. Find me in the autumn meadow. Look at the girls, they're so pretty. I really love this. It's like a cottage core vibe that we have going on here. Very beautiful with all of the elements, meadow mornings, golden evenings. Look at her just sitting there enjoying her day. She's got an umbrella here collecting quiet moments. I love the horse. So pretty. Sweaters, stories, and soft skies. Cottage days are the best days. Autumn is a gentle magic. Look at her holding that little lamb there. And then down here, it looks like a painting, right, of the like meadow area. Very, very beautiful. We have a couple of pages of washi stickers. So these are all on washi paper and they are cut all ready for us to go ahead and use however we want. You can use them as is, or you can cut them down, tear them. Find me in the autumn meadow. And then we have some vellum papers, which I want to put this behind white so that way you can see that nice and clearly. Love that. Where coziness grows with that collage there. And we have a plaid. That's really pretty. I really like that like burgundy color that's in here. The patterns are always nice to have as backdrops for all of your stickers. Then we have the journaling papers. These are single-sided, so you don't have to decide what side to use. Collecting quiet moments is collage, and then this like linen pattern texture there. Then here's that like picture of the meadow and the mountains in the back framed. We have plaid, and then we have this like brocade type of looking on the side here, and then the collage. So pretty. Okay, so that is the 19 pages that are in this kit. And then we have the PET tape that we see all of the same like elements, but these are all going to be like clear PET stickers. All of her PET tape is a matte finish, so you're not getting any of that extra glare on here, and they're really long before they start to repeat. And then we also have like different sizes of the elements and the girls on here, which I really like that. So we have not seen a repeat yet. Cottage days are the best days, and I think that's where we started. Nope, not yet. Still going. Oh, wow. It seems to go on forever, right? And here we are. Here's the where it begins. Meadow mornings, golden evenings. So pretty and so much to use. So there's like this long strip, and then there's 3 of these on the PET roll. And all of her stickers are kiss cut, so you don't have to fussy cut them out. And then there is also that white on the back. So what she does is she asks her factory to lay down a white ink before the image gets placed on there. That way it gives it a much more vibrant and pigmented sticker. All right, so I am using this kit in a B5 size journal. I have already drawn in a monthly here. I'm going to fill in the dates and the days of the week. I think I'm going to put my numbers in the upper left corner for this one. Now, in the kits, you do get a set of 31 numbers, so that way you can use this kit like whatever month you want. There's no like specific month that you are, have to use this based on the numbers. So I like my monthlies to start on Sunday. I feel like I'm kind of doing this a little backwards. Generally, I will put the days of the week up here first, but I don't know, I just kind of mix things up a little bit here. And I'm not sure if all of the days are going to fit because this is definitely a smaller calendar because I'm only doing this on one page. I decided to do a one-page monthly. Didn't think I needed to have a two-page monthly in here. And I can already see Wednesday is going to be way too big. So I'll cut Wednesday in half for sure. All right, I have my month set up. I decided to cut the day off of the days of the week because it just was a little bit too squishy for me. So I like this much better. I'm okay with that. And now I want to go ahead and use this one page because I like to kind of split these up. It's got this like really pretty collage on this side, and I thought that that would look really pretty there. And then of course I'm going to have to fill the bottom here. But I'm going to start off by tearing this. I just really like that look of the torn paper. Just making sure I have one sheet here. And I just like to do it very slowly, make sure that it is a controlled tear and I'm not just like tearing it. Otherwise, could tear some of the imagery that I want to keep, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to bring this over here like that. Now this is my glue tape. I've been using this and I like it, but I still feel like I'm always on the lookout for something different. I have been using this pretty frequently though. I've had to reorder it a few times. If you're interested in picking this up, I will have that linked for you down below. And I am also an affiliate for Rongrong, so if you do decide to sign up for her subscriptions, I greatly appreciate if you consider using my affiliate link. There is a discount code that I have that can be used if you are purchasing items that are not like part of the subscription. If you want to purchase the kit individually, this kit will not become available until September 1st. So currently it is available when you sign up for the subscription. Really, that's like the best deal that you get when you do sign up for the subscription. But I know subscriptions may not be necessarily for everybody. So you do have the option to wait till September 1st to just get this one kit. However, if the kit is like sold out, like if the subscriptions are sold out, then you would not be able to get this because it would already be accounted for. All right, I'm going to use my slicer here. And this is actually a slicer from Archer and Olive. I really love using their tools. I'm also an affiliate for them. So I'm going to just cut this one here because I like that green line and I kind of want to keep that. I think I'm going to cut more of this off, this paper. So I do have to say the nice thing about this adhesive that I've been using is that it's very like forgiving. So if you put something down and you need to take it up or change it out, it usually is really easy to do. Okay, I wanted to kind of shorten that up a little bit. Thinking of bringing this in here, tear it first because I think that that's what's going to work better. Let's give it a shot. Oh no, I cut it too short. I probably should have laid it down first. Okay, so let's add some adhesive here. Let's fix this right now. Trying to make it all look like it goes together here. So now I think I can do my little tear. Let's just start up here. So sometimes you just kind of have to do like a faux type of tear. Just having some difficulty. Okay, that one was a little bit of a struggle. It did not want to cooperate. I'm going to have a little bit of a rough edge there, but I will fix that because I will just add some stickers on that. And I'm wondering, should we bring this up here? Kind of want to bring in, this pattern from down here over here to add some balance to the page. So I'm going to flip this around so I could see this a little bit better here. So remember Rongrong, she had a reel up asking, what do? Do you lay the adhesive on the paper that you're laying down, or do you put it on your journal? And I kind of had to think about that for a minute. And now that I'm actually doing this particular spread, I'm laying the adhesive on the paper. Usually I will lay it on the piece that I am going to adhere, but this just seems to work a little bit better for me in this instance. All right, that is so cute. I'm loving the way that that's coming together. Kind of add in whatever you want with these little pieces. I'm not pressing so hard because I don't want to obviously cut through the paper. So I've got all these extra little pieces, which always makes this kind of fun because then you can really kind of like fill things in however you want. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to cut a strip here, kind of frame things out a little bit. You can really go a long way with just like one journaling paper. Don't overthink it so much. I like to come up with a plan and then kind of build on that and see where it takes me. And what I try to remember is to try to keep a balance in everything that I'm creating. Kind of want to add the same thing at the top here because again, we're looking at creating a balance. Yeah, the nice thing about this tape is that you can rub it. If you like add too much and you need to remove it, you can kind of rub it like you would almost like an eraser, like a pencil, and it will just kind of like rub right off. All right, so now I have these 4 decorative pages to look for girls and elements. And then of course, I also have the PET tape, which I love this because we've got some larger girls in here. So I really, really like her. She is super cute. So I'm actually going to grab her. All right, now I kind of want to cover up what was going on down here with this patchiness. So I'm thinking like one of these little wax seal stickers would be a cute idea to throw on top of that. Let's see. And just kind of put it right there. There we go. Solved that problem. And I have like this cute little like paper. I'm going to bring that in here just to add some like layers. So I like to add stickers on top of some of the papers that I've laid down. It just really kind of like helps to keep them in place and like keep the edges from like getting caught on things. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Just adding a few little things. And I like this key. This is very cute. So I want to fill this in and I want it to say September. My alphabet sticker book here. Ooh, this is pretty. Yeah, I know we have alphabet stickers. Oh, that one's pretty too. We have alphabet stickers in the kit, but they're a little bit smaller and I want to kind of fill in this page more. So love that we have these, but I want something a little bit bigger in here. I think this works really nice in here, and I haven't even used any of these yet. I was thinking in a diagonal way. I like to kind of like center it by adding the middle letter and then working my way out from there. And now I can continue to add in some more like detailing in here. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know, are you using a creative journal or are you just maybe using your stickers in your planner? I like to do both. Let me know what you are doing and what works best for you. and we can continue chatting in the comments below. If you do decide to sign up for the subscription kits, I greatly appreciate if you consider using my affiliate link. You will find that down below. There is also a discount code that can be used on individual kits or anything else in the shop. Thank you so much to those of you that have already used my link. Greatly appreciate that. And thank you so much for thinking about using it on your next purchase. The stickers are beautiful, but I don't want to add so many of them in that it just looks really cluttered. So what I did was I repositioned her to bring her up, and I think that that is a really nice balance. And I really like the way that this worked out for me. I do need something here though, because that is a little bit too empty for me. I hope you had fun here with me today. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Remember to be subscribed and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified the next time I create something. All right, here it is. I like the way that this came together. This was a lot of fun to do, something a little bit different, using Rongrong's monthly planning kits. I have been decorating this journal all year long with these kits. If you want to see any of the previous ones that I've done, I will attach some of those for you, and you can go ahead and check those out. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. If you watch this all the way through till the end, leave me your favorite fall emoji in the comments below. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.